as you guys know, I was a millionaire since I was 23 years old. So I've been a millionaire for a minute. So it's kind of like subjective to review things. For one, the first thing I would tell myself is to start developing credit. You know, knowing the stuff that I know now, knowing financial literacy and everything, first thing I would work on is credit. 18 years old, developing, establishing credit, because you got to think your credit history is important. So the longer you invest and the longer you have credit and all of that, the better. Time is on your side. So, you know, they tell us when I was in the Army and everything, the first thing people was trying to get us into was them TSPs, you know, them thrift savings plans and all of that, and telling us, hey, you'll be a millionaire by 65. And I'm glad that I did not fall for that trap. So if you're 18 years old, don't fall for that trap. The whole you'll be a millionaire by 25, and I mean not 25 but 65. Yeah, that I'm glad I ain't fall for that. The next thing I would do was buy and hold stocks and never let go. You know, one of my biggest regrets was when I was 20 years old. I was buying and holding stocks, but only for a year or two. Like I had everything, like for cheap. I remember I had like Roku, and it was in Shopify before the stock split. I had Microsoft when it was hundreds of dollars, Apple when it was like $100, but like before the stock split. You feel me? So I had all these stocks and sold way too early, you know. So I would say that's something, if I could go back and tell myself, is to buy, hold, and never let go. Because no one really taught us that game. You feel me? Like, I had to learn that shit through trial and error. Like, nobody taught me anything about investing. I just had to really network my way into learning this shit. You feel me? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, this whole retirement by 65 shit is crazy. Make sure y'all comment the word drip. Let me write this real quick in the comments. All right. Comment drip to join my free version of my Discord, or my stock watch list and analysis. All right. So if you want IG Live, comment drip. Another thing I would tell my 18-year-old self is, you know, the right things, like wear condoms at all times, you know, stuff I would tell, you know, a young 18-year-old guy, you know, make sure you strap up, don't fuck the party girls raw, stuff like that I always say, you know, wisdom that our OGs and nothing really gave to us, you feel me? And right now I'm on YouTube Live. I'm on, not YouTube, by the way. YouTube, you're going to have to click the link that I send y'all. I should have put a link in the description, but yeah, I'll be able to send y'all a link. Let me see if I can get that for y'all. I ain't really got no link right now, but I could find it on YouTube. But Instagram could do it. I'll send you guys a link. Just visit honeydripnetwork.com and you'll be able to see it somewhere. Or link in my bio on Instagram. I'm gonna post that shit right now. But yeah, don't fuck the party girl raw, man. If that's something I could honestly tell young men, I would say that too. You know, I'm gonna post this for y'all real quick. All right, and then here y'all go. Boom. So y'all can click that link right there on YouTube, the one I just posted. And y'all can get whatever y'all want from there. Some more things I would tell my 18-year-old self is to buckle down, start getting educated now. You know, now granted, I know what me personally, it's hard for me to say that because I'm only 2 years late to the party. So I started my financial freedom journey around 20 years old. So it's kind of hard for me to, you know, go back and say, do I have any regrets? Because it's only a 2-year delay from when I started my financial journey. So I really don't have regrets, to be honest. Like, you're looking at somebody who kind of like tried to do right at an early age, and that's what I'm known for. But, if I could tell these 18-year-old men something, it would be those three key principles is to buy and hold stocks at a dip. As soon as the market crash, buy some stocks, hold, never let go. If you 18 years old, don't let them motherfuckers go. Don't ever sell. I don't care what's going on. Just hold them motherfuckers. Dividend stocks. Be building your dividend portfolio. Get you some monthly paying dividends like O is one of my favorites. The O Realty, REITs, whatever you want to call them, real estate investment trusts. I love investing in those. I've finally, in my opinion, I finally figured out investing. And how do you know when you figured out investing? I would say one sign is, for one, of course, being green consistently. For two, confidence, swagger. When you start knowing you're going to make money, that's when I feel like you figured out investing. When you lose, I won't say necessarily it was the market's fault, but your strategy works. And that's I would say one of the key principles that I would love to have figured out at an early age, but it's very hard to, because investing, experience is the best teacher. A mentor is the best teacher. And those are things most 18-year-olds don't really have on their side, or they can't afford the right mentor or things like that. So if you want to know why the things I do what I do, it's because I really wanted to help the younger crowd out. If you want to know why I charge so cheap, why I do things like that, is because I figured I wanted to help the younger crowd out. Now, little to my knowledge did I understand that it would blow up like this. And, organically, like, my business has generated more money than most people. And I'm humbled to say that. And I'm not even, I guess I can say I'm kind of famous. I got 600K followers organically on Instagram, 90K YouTube. So I can't say I'm, that being well known didn't help. But one thing I can say is I built this platform. And also I would say that start building your personal brand, using social media to your benefit. If you're going to be on social media anyways, and you 18 years old, use that shit to your benefit, man. Start a business, or help somebody grow theirs. It's two ways you can do this. You can either do it yourself or help somebody grow theirs. Either way it go, be a key player. It's either or. You get what I'm saying? Either be a team player, or if you're the leader like I am. See, what people don't understand too is you got to distinguish whether you're a leader or whether you're a supporter. See, I don't like to use the word follower. Follower is like saying you don't have your own mind. Just because you support someone doesn't mean you can't think for yourself. All right? So I would say that's one big thing that you should distinguish, and you need to figure out quickly. Are you going to be a leader? Should you be the one leading the situation, or should you be the one supporting? All right. So figure that out at a very young age. I figured, in my all honest opinion, that I'm a leader. I figured that out at a very early age. I figured, hey, if there's a last shot, I'll take it. If there's a Hail Mary, throw it to me. I almost everybody. If there's a book that need to be read, I'll read it. So that's how you know the characteristics of whether you a leader or a supporter, you feel me? Knowing whether you'll step in that fire or not. Or would you rather see somebody else do it? And that's cool. And that's something I need everybody to understand, because we don't talk about this a lot, especially in the world of entrepreneurship and everything. We don't talk about the fact that, what type of person or the importance of being a supporter in something. You can be a role player and still get rich. I know some guys who, let me tell you the honest truth. I know guys who got about 4 to 5 clients, just 4 to 5 customers, and making $20,000 a month. $30,000 a month, hitting their first M this year off just 4 clients. Cause he managed their social media and he charging these folks $3K to $10K a pop. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's ways to it's ways to make money without a big influence and not being well known. I know some guys like that, but it takes knowing that there's people out there like that. See, a lot of you didn't know, bro, all I need is like 4 to 5 high paying clients and now I'm lit for every month. So you got to choose what you want to do. I was talking to the lady who cleans my home. She has 100 houses to clean on a monthly retainer. She owns a cleaning business. She said she has a clientele of 100. She's a Hispanic woman. I talked to her today. You know, I had a heart-to-heart conversation for the first time with the people who clean my house. You know, I don't like to really treat people too much like to help, but I will say it does get to a point where, you know, you got to be quick to fire and quick to hire. You're never going to get it right. And another thing I would say at 18 is don't attach yourself to people so young. You know, a lot of times we like to attach ourselves real young to people and you know, hold on to people because of childhood. And let me explain something to you. Where your parents settled is not your fault. So my parents decided to settle in Atlanta, Georgia. So, you know, fortunately for you or whoever you are who thinks you need to be attached to me, we settled at the same spot at the same time. That does not mean I owe you for life, or that does not mean, you know, I develop my friends based on the interest of what I like as an adult, not because of history or childhood, because I don't have a lot in common with people I grew up with. Like, I don't believe in not doing anything for days at a time. And most people believe they must chill, you know, for a day, a week, or a month. Or, you know, I'm very much a go-getter, so I prefer to hang around people who are go-getters. You know what I'm saying? Don't attach yourself to people so young. Cause that is a trap that a lot of us fall for. Oh, we've been friends since we was 14, 5, whatever. And, you know, when you grow up, you start to realize that you have different interests, different hustle, different work ethic, different mindsets. So don't think that you can't make new friends if you're 18 years old and you think you got to be attached to the same people. Nah, keep your heart open. I keep my heart open, but I keep it closed at the same time. Meaning I'm willing to develop new relationships. I'm willing to find a new best friend. I'm willing to learn new people. I'm never going to attach myself to somebody who doesn't deserve that from me. You get what I'm saying? And it's okay to change too. Be a butterfly. See, a lot of people want you to be a caterpillar your whole life. You feel me? When you start to chase the journey of success, everybody wants you to be the caterpillar because they don't want to be a butterfly. You get what I'm saying? You know how a caterpillar is the first stage? Some people get trapped into that first stage until they die. They stay caterpillars. They never sprout into a butterfly. They never spread their wings. They never try to evolve or change. You feel me? And they gonna want you to do the same thing. They want you to stay the same. You know how people be like, hey, bro, he changed. That's actually some hating shit. The person changed for the better. People who ain't getting no money, or striving for success, they gonna say you changed. And they are saying you changed from how you was when you was a teenager. I still go through that to this day. I have family members who say that, hey, you changed since you was a teenager. Nigga, that's the point. You goddamn right, bitch. And you should too. You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't offend me. I don't follow street codes or dumb codes. You get what I'm saying? I call it dumb codes, the trap code. They want you to follow their codes. Follow your own codes. I make my own rules. All right. So if I was to tell anybody who's 18 years old, man, follow your own rules. People gonna always try to put you in a box and make you stay there and don't want you to ever get out. That's why they call it the crabs in the barrel. Cause crabs in the barrel, they don't let motherfuckers crawl out of that barrel. They gonna keep clawing you down cause you trying to climb out of that barrel to freedom. You get what I'm saying? So they gonna try to keep clawing you down. Nah, hell nah, stay down here with us. What you trying to, we all down here, motherfucker. Like, stay down here with us. Why you trying to spread your wings? And then when you finally fly away, now they like, help. Way up. You the one who told me not to try. You the one who, you get what I'm saying? So I don't look back at leg tuggers. If you ever tug my leg in life, I'm gonna leave you behind where you stand. And I'll make you stand on that. And that's another thing when you're 18. If people violate, forgive but never forget. You feel me? Like, don't go out here cause that's where you go wrong. When people violate, they'll do it again. You feel me? And what you're gonna find out is the people who violate have a history of violating. So it's important to check the Carfax of a person's reputation. And that's something I'm learning as an adult. Now I go get a reference on somebody. You know how jobs do references? You got to do that on people these days, unfortunately. Especially when you're doing business. You got to go say, hey, bro, how was your experience working with this person? Man, you know how much money that's saving me? Do you know how much time that's saving me? If you don't have a reference, I ain't doing business with you. How did this product work on somebody else? I don't want to hear what you the best. I need to hear it from somebody else. Okay? You gotta have tough skin for real, because people will try, bro. I'm gonna check the Carfax on you. I'm gonna check it. All this, oh, hey, Aristotle, let's do business. Let's do this. Let's do that. Show me the Carfax. Show me the Carfax. What you done did. Who you done help. I need to hear their testimonials. I recently did that. I recently called a dude, said, oh, I helped such and such grow his business. Oh, I helped such and such. Oh, I helped such and such. Oh, you thought I weren't going to call such and such? Yeah, motherfucker, I called him, and he said, y'all don't work together no more, and you do a half-ass business after about 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And I called Buddy, the other buddy who you said you did this for, another one, half-ass business. You start off good, and then you get comfortable. What's up with that, bro? So now you wanted me to sign a contract with you for years so you can get comfortable on me for after 2 months? Because that's what the people, when I checked your Carfax, that's what they said. See, I got burnt before in business, not checking people's Carfax. You get what I mean? So, and also this too, don't be afraid to question what your parents have taught you. To all my 18-year-old dreamers and all of that, do not be afraid to question what your parents have taught you. I'm telling you this right now. A lot of us won't realize that our parents were blind until it's too late. Have you ever heard of the term, the blind leading the blind? Just because they raised you does not mean they're right. All right? A lot of us get caught up in the trap that our parents are always right. Our parents can be wrong, especially about financial literacy. I mean, even about relationships too. People can really speak from their perspective. So sometimes you got to analyze the success of your parents. If your parents are in a happy marriage, listen to them about marriage. If your parents have good credit, have always taken care of you financially, then go to them for financial advice. But if your parents dead poor, barely trying life, this and that, you gotta go find a new mentor. And I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. This go to all young men in the world. If your parents aren't up to par with your goals, or if they aren't on that level of where you want to be, or have proven a track record of that, you have to go find a new mentor, or you will be blind. It will be the blind leading the blind. I got a family, I got a close little somebody close to me who follows his mom. And his mom literally is in her 40s and she's still taking off suitcases from the airplane. And I told him, listen, brother, I've been here, I done this. I done grossed over 8 figures doing this, dog. I'm like, dog, I get it, but I get it. Mama know best, this and that. But I'm telling you, dog, like, this is the way. And you know, sometimes dude can be so trapped in their mama's and under they parents' titty and armpit that they parents can lead them blindly. So now the boy want to be a Christian rapper and he want to make no money. You get what I'm saying? And I told him, look, bro, sometimes you gotta let plan B make plan A work. You gonna waste your whole 20s trying to be a Christian rapper, and then when you turn 30, you're gonna try to get you a career and a job and a stream of income. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta make plan B make plan A work. You might have to look, I'm already paying you this amount of money to handle my business. I'm paying you $5K a month. You get what I'm saying? So what you rather for? You rather lose this job and then go back to zero? I'm putting you around all these people. I'm putting you on. So I say that all to say some people can really get trapped into getting led by blind people. And it's sad because some parents would rather they see their kids fail too. It's fucked up, like for real. Like some parents might be in competition with you or don't want to see their kids doing better so they can hold that authoritative figure over you for life. You get what I'm saying? Some parents don't even know it, but they do that. They don't want to see their kids doing better than them. Real shit. I told you, son. Now you got to move back in the house with me. I always know best. You get what I'm saying? Real shit. Some parents don't want you to surpass them. So you got to identify if that parent is yours. Real shit. See, if your parents start hating on you every time you try to level up, they're one of those people. Seriously, like if they're always trying to doubt, instill fear and doubt into you, they are the parent who's going to hold you back. They don't want to see you surpass them. Real shit. They want to keep you, they want to always say, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. And you got to identify whether that's your parent or not. You gotta become, once you become grown, you gotta become grown. But you gotta also decipher what's right and wrong. You shouldn't need your mama to say, hey, don't go out with them boys and go rob nobody. See, y'all be needing mama. You shouldn't need mama for simple shit like that in life. Don't hang around these guys because they're retards. Don't you know what I'm saying? Like you should not need mama for everything. Real shit, man. You see how people resonate with what I say? I don't know why it won't let me. But yeah, man, that's real shit. I gotta pin that. But he said, boy, if you ain't talking directly to me. He said, man, that's so true. I fuck with it. They said same. I write with it. I write with it. He's right. Some of your closest loved ones will resent you for your success. Oh yeah, for sure. That's real, bro. But I had to learn this too. Just cause people family, that's another thing too. Don't let the whole blood is thicker than water thing affect how you do business or nothing. I personally would rather not do business with family. Let me explain why. Because family is not going to show up to work on time. They're going to be like, bro, we fam. Like, you living life. Like, you on vacation. I know you paying me $4K a month, but I need a vacation. The shit they wouldn't do to the white man, they going to do to you. They not going to tell the white man who at Kroger or wherever the hell they was working before that, hey, I need 30 vacations, this and that. Oh, and I'm not gonna show up to work, and I'm a half-ass work. Like they can't do the shit that they won't do to the white man, they gonna do to your business. I don't fuck with family when it comes to business. I will invest in your business though if you give me a business plan. But no, no, no. I can't hire. I do have a few family members who work with me. Probably a few. I got like 2 or 3. But that's because it usually be cousins who were distant cousins. You get what I'm saying? And then we became close, but we weren't close family before the money. I don't fuck with family who we were close before the money. I noticed that now that I see the family member that I do have hired, they were distant cousins. And the reason why they respect me so much is because we weren't really close as children. So you don't got a reason to hate. We a distant cousin. You get what I'm saying? So I do got a few family members but I noticed they're distant cousins, and that's why they work hard for me. Because they have a different level of respect for me. They didn't know me like that growing up. You get what I'm saying? When people know you like that, when you growing up, they gonna do you dirty. I'm telling you, they gonna be lazy. They not gonna want to show up to work. They gonna have entitlement. They want to live the same lifestyle you live. Like, trust me, bro. I got people who think I'm supposed to give them a mansion and a car and vacations off my fucking money. They think I go live to support their life. We want this, we want that, we want this. Well, motherfucker, help me do this business. The reason why my wife getting all this shit is because she my wife. The reason why my son getting all this shit because he my son. The reason why my mama got a car because she my mama. The reason why my dad bought, you know what I'm saying? You can't feel entitled to something if I ain't come from your balls or your stomach, or if you ain't attached to me. You feel me? So don't be out here just trying to take care of everybody. Hell nah. That's another thing. If you get your million, you don't owe your parents a house the moment you get your M. You need that M to go flip another M. Maybe at 5 million, you can go buy your parents a house. 1 million is not enough to financially secure your family. You will go broke. If you just made your first M, you should not go buy mama a house. Maybe a new car, maybe a new apartment. Do not do that. Buy yourself a house first. You have to save yourself before you can save others. You get what I'm saying? And that's real shit. The reason why is because the friends and family you know from childhood have a perceived notion of us because of the things we did or shown before the mental upgrade. They're right. That's what the person said on his live. They don't, and that's another thing. People aren't going to like you growing. They want you to stay put like they are. When you grow, it threatens people. You feel me? It threatens it threatens people. They don't want to see anybody else win outside of them. You feel me? Car before apartment are liabilities. Apartments are not liabilities. They're actually more of an asset than a house. You have a place to stay for cheaper, hopefully, if you're not being stupid. A house can be a liability. You gotta cut your grass. You still gotta do all the maintenance. All the maintenance you're responsible for. If the AC goes out, you buy that home, you gotta replace it. Grass, you gotta cut it. HOA fees and light, water bill, all of that. So you can actually live cheaper in an apartment than a house. But people gonna say, well, the mortgage can be cheaper than blah, blah, blah. I'm telling y'all, like, if you're going to buy real estate, you're better off buying it for others to rent it out to others. Other than that, it can be a liability. Your living expenses your lifestyle can become a liability. Some people are house poor. Some people have everything for their house, but they can't even go on a vacation. Can't even goddamn afford to invest into something. If I said, hey, bro, I need 20,000. Somebody goddamn, let's go get 20,000. How you got a house? Yo, you got a house, but you ain't got 20,000 on you, cause you house poor. Your car note, your bills, your grass need to be cut, your everything. You feel me? Trust me. Don't fall into the trap that, oh, and that's another thing. I used to think the same thing. Oh, we think a house is the American dream. Let me tell you what the American dream is. Traveling. Experiences. See, they falsify what the American dream. I'm telling you what the American having money. I would rather still live in an apartment quietly as a millionaire than have a house and have no goddamn cash flow, no nothing. A lot of people cash flow is tied up into their house. Experiences is something that you will appreciate more in life than a car and then a house. See, a lot of people want to experience shit just in America. Oh, I got a house so I can drive around my neighborhood. So you still ignorant because you ain't seen shit in life. You haven't been anywhere. The only thing you can afford is a cruise. A lot of Americans, usually the cruises are for house poor Americans. Let me tell you, the ones who get money, the ones who stay on that goddamn island. You'll tell, like that's the reason I don't really cruise too much. I got enough money to go enjoy myself on this island for a week or so, for some 4 days or so. So you gotta choose what you want to be. Do you want to be a cruise person, or do you want to sit on this damn island and see the culture for yourself? You can't see the culture for 6 hours. Impossible. You're not gonna be able to enjoy that island for no damn 6 hours. It's not enough time. Man, I spent 6 hours damn near getting out of bed one time on vacation. So I know I can't. I know a cruise ain't enough for me. So real shit. Stay there for a month. Oh yeah, big facts. Nah, I ain't staying there for no month. I don't really like islands like that for that long. I've owned my house for 12 years and been on many vacations, but yes, it does take your money. Facts. It takes your money. If you're not using it right, if you don't got enough cash flow. You feel me? So it's Good Friday. We getting money. We dropping gems, you know, all that. They say I fuck with these, don't stop. I appreciate that, man. Right now I'm on YouTube Live and I'm on Instagram Live. So now I got like a damn near show now on YouTube, and I'm gonna just keep doing this every day until it blow. You feel me? So here's another thing, folks. Sometimes you gotta go through the suck. You gotta go through the beginning stages of not being heard. So I'm gonna just do this shit 100 times and see where it go. I dare all of you, give something 100 times before you quit. If I'm 18 and I can go back, I would say, man, do something 100 times before you quit. You don't know if it's right for you until you've done it 100 times. You know what I'm saying? But if you only do it once and you ready to quit all the time after you try something once with you might be the person who just suck. You suck as a beginner. There is no such thing as just being a natural at everything. Like, sometimes you can suck as a beginner, and that could be you. That could just be your luck. You might be the person who succeeds after 4 failures. You might not be that person who can goddamn get beginner's luck all the time. And a lot of times that's been me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I believe it or not, that's me. I'm willing to get the fall a few times before I get it. Most boxers, like a person like Floyd Mayweather, never gonna speak on that real loss. But it's a dude somewhere who whooped Floyd Mayweather's ass. Cause that's how he learned how to fight. Alright, I'm just letting y'all know that. You gotta understand life. There's a dude out there, Floyd know him, and the dude knows too. And it probably hunts Floyd all the time, cause he like, shit, he know he whooped my ass that time. He the only person who got the best of me. You need that in life. So a lot of people who don't realize this, humbling experiences will teach you more than success. If you only be successful in life, you're going to be depressed one day because you're going to fall. You won't know how to take it. You're not going to know how to take failure if all you get is success. So you shouldn't even, to be honest, a lot of times I embrace bullshit. Like, I told one guy who snaked me, I said, believe it or not, dog, you a blessing. Because I'm 26 years old, and I won't have to go through this when I'm 46. You got, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to get your ass. I'm still going to sue you. I'm still going to fry you. But, dog, you are a blessing. I needed you. Sometimes when people do fucked up shit to you, you got to look at it and say, what is God trying to teach me? This was actually a blessing, because I won't have to go through this again. You get what I'm saying? Especially if it didn't kill me, make me sick, fuck me up. That's a blessing. You still got your health. You're not fucked up on all your money. You get what I'm saying? Like, it just depends on how you got fucked over. But if it ain't like really, really severe, that's a blessing, believe it or not. Them little small mistakes, them little small hiccups, those be blessings actually. Cause now you know how to navigate this shit. Now you know how to go through it again. You feel me? Shout out to all my supporters, by the way, man. Shout out to everybody who rock with me.